Hello everyone, so in this video today, I feel like it might just be a quick video, we'll see, but I'm basically going to be picking from this jar, which yes, it's empty, but I'll be picking from this jar about 3 books I'm going to be reading in October because I'm in the middle of a series at the moment and I want to at least read 2 of those books in September, and I feel like reading these 2 books will take me basically the whole month of September. But if it doesn't, I'll just pick another book that I haven't chosen in this video to read before October. So I have a stack of books that my phone is resting on right now, and I'm going to be using those. I'll probably pick like 6 or 7 of those books. I'll write them down and then we'll pop them in this jar and I will pull 3 out, and yeah, we'll go from there, and they'll be the books that I'll read for October. So I'll show you the stack, so give me 1 minute. So basically every single book in this stack is fair game. This is basically my priority to TBR, because I have quite a few books to get through, and there's quite a few that I want to get through before the end of the year, but this is just all the main ones that I'm really excited to read and that are in the middle of series, so I kind of need to get to before I start forgetting. Sorry about Salem's Tale. Anyway, but yeah, so I'll just show them, quickly go through them, because you don't need me like rattling on about the books and what they're about or anything, because I can go through them when I if I do a reading vlog for the books I've chosen. And my cat is trying to get my attention. Yes, Salem. Anyway, so very quickly speed run these. Basically, so there's Tom Lake, which I think I seen Hayley Pham read, and I think she liked it, but I found it at op shop, thought why not. Then we've got The Family Remains. So I've already read The Family Upstairs quite a few years ago now, and I would love to be able to read the next book in this, I guess, series, duology, whatever you want to call it. So it's on there. It's basically like, this is one of my top priorities that I really, really, really need to read, and I want to read before the end of the year, but we'll see what happens. And then we've got the Hunger Games series. So if I pick 2 books and then I get this, I'll probably end up either putting it back or just reading the Hunger Games. Salem. Or just reading the Hunger Games, but we'll see. So yeah, there's the trilogy, which I found in an op shop for $10. This whole thing's $10. Salem. Come on. Then we've got Beach Read by Emily Henry, something that I've wanted to read basically since I've read her first few books, and honestly am so keen for it because I've loved Happy Place, Funny Story, and Book Lovers. Every single book that I've read so far by her I've loved, so I'd love to read it. Then we've got this book, which I'm not even going to try to pronounce because I'll probably embarrass myself. But yes, this book I've had for quite a while now, quite a few months, and I want to read it because it's just been sitting there. Then we've got Golden Sun by Pierce Brown. I read Red Rising last year, so I want to get to this book because I've already forgotten everything that basically happened. So I'm going to read a recap and jog my memory because I really want to get to this. I've heard really good things about it. Then we've got Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix, and honestly, I'm putting this book off slightly, just slightly. Like, this thing is huge, but obviously I want to continue the Harry Potter series. Like, that's just a no-brainer. And then we've got the 3rd book in the Wheel of Time series, which is The Dragon Reborn, which I need to also kind of get to because these books are so complex, so complicated. There's so many characters, there is so much happening, so much lore, world building, everything that happens in this book, and I can just remember what happened in the first 2, so I want to get to this one as soon as possible to keep going with it. Then we've got Iron Flame by Rebecca Yarros. Oh, so I haven't really been saying the authors, but you know. So yes, Iron Flame. I don't have much to say about that other than I just want to read it because the last book kind of left on a cliffhanger. It's not like my priority, but it's just something that I kind of want to read. My friend's been hyping it up and saying you need to read it. And I'm like, alright, I'll read it. I'll get there eventually. Then we've got The Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo by Taylor Jenkins Reid, which has been on my list for so goddamn long. I think I've had this book on my TBR for like a good year and a half. That's really bad. I would like to get it off. I'd like to read it. I'd like to see what all the fuss is about and why everyone loves that book. And then we've got The Strangers We Know, also been on my list for quite a long time, and something I just haven't got to yet, so that's on there. Then we've got Chai Time at Cinnamon Gardens, I think, which I've seen everywhere too, and it's got such a cute cover. I found it at an op shop, and I wanted to read it. I wanted to read it for a long time too. And then last but not least on this list is A Game of Thrones. I am up to season 7 of the TV show, and I would just really, really, really like to start reading this because it's such a long series. Like, this is going to take me forever, and I just want to kind of get started with it. So that's what we've got. I might honestly just write all of these down and put them in the jar. Honestly, I was only going to pick like 5 or 6, but I might just put all of them in there and we'll see what happens. So let's get to that. So that was just me trying to write kind of quickly and just get them all written down onto these pieces of paper, and we've got it in the jar. So we are going to choose now what 3 books. I don't know if I should pick 3 or 4. I just, at the moment, all I've been able to read is 3 books a month, maybe 2, depending on kind of what book it is, how big it is, everything like that. Like, at the moment, I have been reading, I just read a 500-page book, and I'm now reading a 600-page book, so that's probably going to be it for this month. That's all I'm going to be able to read. So I'll probably choose 3. Like, I think 3 is a good decent number to just sit at, and if there's more, if I can read more, then that'll be good. But if not, 3 it is. So sorry for playing on my hair. It is annoying me slightly, but okay. Yes, we're gonna start. Alright, we got the jar here. My books are just stacked right beside me here. So we're gonna choose. Oh, I'm so nervous. Okay, so The Dragon Reborn. I don't know if you can see that. We have the 3rd book in the Wheel of Time series, The Dragon Reborn, and I know I did just say I am keen to read this because I'll forget what happens if I don't read them close together, because I read the 1st book and then a year later I read the 2nd book and I was slightly confused, but I kind of understood what was going on too. He actually does pretty well. Because I had that gap, I was really scared there was going to be so much I didn't understand, but I actually remembered a lot more than I thought I was going to, and he kind of re-explain some things as the book goes on, so even if you feel slightly lost, you do kind of get reminded of what happened in the other books. So it should be fine. It's only been a couple months since I read the second book, so we've got one out of 3. All right, number 2. Okay. Oh God, this one looks tiny. All right, we got the Hunger Games. I don't know if you can see that because it's not picking up, but that means I'm going to be reading just the first book in this series in October. So we'll see how that goes. Got the book set here. So yeah, we'll read the first book and then we'll choose one more because I think that is only fair. And at the moment, I've been reading series back to back, and I kind of realized that I'm someone that needs a break during series as well. Like, I can't just read a whole series back to back. I kind of just, I don't know. It's not that I get bored or anything because the books just get better and better as the series goes on, but I just seem to be pulled out of it a little bit and kind of want to read something else, even if it's just like a palate cleanser or just whatever you want to call it in between. But yeah, I think I'll just read the first one and we'll go from there. And the last book I pulled, it says Harry Potter. Why did I just have to get the biggest books this time? So we've got Harry Potter and The Order of the Phoenix, and I'm definitely not choosing any more than this because the last time I read a Harry Potter book, it took me almost 2 weeks to read. So we've got our books. These are 2 of them, 2 out of 3, and the Hunger Games. So wish me luck. Wish me luck, because I feel like I'm gonna need it. This gets my TBR down quite a bit because these books are thick, and this pile on my desk is getting ridiculous. I also have books under my desk, which you do not need to see at the moment, because honestly, I feel like I want to do another book unhaul and get rid of some because they've been sitting on my shelf for so long. So we'll see. Maybe I can add that in the next video if I do a vlog reading these. So let me know down below if you do want me to do the vlog or not. I mean, I would like to. I probably will, but let me know anyway. And I hope you enjoyed this video. And until the next one, you can watch my pain and suffering. Bye!